When my grandfather died, he left me an old leather-bound diary. I opened it without a second thought. Inside was a list of names, each with a date beside it. I recognized several. They were people from town, all now dead, and the date next to each name was, exactly, the day they died. At first I thought it was just a macabre coincidence, or that my grandfather, with his tired mind, had written those dates after each death. But then I saw something that froze my blood. There were names with future dates. People in town still alive, with the day of their death already written. I had to check. The first name with a near date was the baker, a healthy, strong man of 50. The date was in 3 days. I didn't sleep. I went to warn him, but he laughed at me. 3 days later, a heart attack took him while he kneaded the morning bread. The diary was never wrong. I tried warning others, changing fate, but no matter what happened, the date came true. I began to obsess, spending whole nights studying each page, looking for a pattern, a way to break whatever that notebook really was. Digging deeper, I discovered my grandfather had inherited the diary from his own father, and he from his, generations back. In a letter hidden among the pages, my grandfather explained the truth: whoever owns the diary doesn't predict the deaths. He writes them. And once a name is written with a date, there's no turning back. My grandfather confessed, in shaky handwriting, that he never wanted to write a single one. That the diary compels, every so often, the owner's hand moves on its own, at night, and a new name appears written in his own ink. He carried that weight his whole life, in silence, so that none of us would have to. Terrified, I decided to destroy the diary. I threw it into the fire, and the flames consumed it whole. I felt immense relief, believing I had broken the curse forever. But that night I woke with my hand stained with ink, remembering nothing, and a horrible cold ran down my spine. I ran downstairs. On the table, among the ashes, the diary lay intact, as if the fire had never touched it. Open to a new page. And in my own handwriting, fresh, there was a single name written that early morning, with a date beside it. The name was mine. The date, 1 week away. I've spent this week trying everything to change it, to cross it out, to run. But I've understood what my grandfather knew: you can't escape what the diary writes, not even your own name. I have only one decision left: who I leave this cursed diary to when the date comes. If you ever inherit an old object from a relative who carried a weight you never understood, think twice before opening it. Some inheritances aren't gifts, but chains. I've already chosen who to give it to. Share if it gripped you, and tell me in the comments, would you have destroyed the diary, or read it to the end?